Hi Libra, and welcome back to the channel Empath Butterflies Tarot. I decided to give you guys all a pick a card reading for you and your soulmate. Okay, now this reading is entitled Messages for You and Your Soulmate. Now I'm going to give you a chance to pick a card from 1 to 3. So this is card 1, this is card 2, and this is card 3. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to focus on which card that you're drawn to, yeah? Okie dokie. Well, you Libras chose card 1. You got heart-to-heart conversations. Okay? It says, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Now I'm sensing that you and your soulmate need to have a heart-to-heart conversation, like it just states on this card. Maybe something may have occurred within the relationship. Maybe you and your partner, you know, maybe hiding things from each other. When I say hiding things, I don't mean like, you know, anything bad. I just sense that something is brewing underneath, you know, the surface for you and your partner. And I think that, you know, like this card is stating, you and your partner need to have honest conversations with each other, just to clear the air, to be, you know, to clarify issues so you guys can both move forward. So definitely you guys need to have a heart-to-heart conversation. Second card is saying, embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings and judge your emotions. Now, again, this card ties in with the first card. I feel like yourself or your soulmate, Libra, yeah, one of you, or if not, you know, both of you are pushing down your emotions. And that's, you know, that's why you're urged to have heart-to-heart conversations with each other. You know, if you feel like, you know, I say anything to that person, then it's going to be an argument, or the person might be feeling, your soulmate might be feeling, if I say anything to her then, or him, then there's going to be an argument. The first card is urging you to just have that heart-to-heart conversation, you know, so you can both be clear on where you stand with one another, on whatever the situation is. And this card is saying that yourself or your soulmate, one or two of you are pushing down your emotions and not being clear on your emotions, and not even being true to yourself about how you're really feeling, not wanting to rock the boat. That's what I'm sensing. Someone's not wanting to rock the boat. Someone's hiding behind, you know, someone's hiding their feelings deep inside. But this card is urging you not to push your feelings down. And don't judge your emotions. Don't be embarrassed about your emotions. If you're not happy, then say that you're not happy. If you want things to change, then say that you want things to change. It's time to speak up and have that heart-to-heart conversations. Now we've got the 5 of Wands, so it's definitely indicating to me, Libra, that you and your partner are going through some sort of conflict. You could be dealing with a fire sign, you know, a Sagittarius, an Aries specifically, or a Leo. But I'm sensing from this card that there's a lot of conflict going on within the relationship. Maybe you're having anxiety. Maybe, you know, you're feeling as though there's a lot of inner turmoil I'm sensing from this card. But again, these cards are urging you to have that heart-to-heart conversation. And maybe once you have that heart-to-heart conversation with your partner, Libra, you'll find that things are more easier between the two of you. And maybe this anxiety and worry that you're having inside will go away. Okay, so that's for the Libras that chose card number 1. For those Libras that chose card number 2, you guys have got this. Pay attention to the red flags, the signs of caution in you. So this card is urging you to pay attention to something that you're trying not to focus on. This card is saying that you need to pay attention to it. It might not be a serious thing that you need to pay attention to, but this card is saying don't ignore what is right in front of you. Don't ignore what you're trying not to face. You need to pay attention to the red flags. If someone's doing something that you're not happy about and it's a reoccurring theme, then you need to pay attention to that. But this card is indicating that something is up, okay? I don't like that card. I'm really sorry that card came out. The second card is the heart of the matter. There is more going on that meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. So this card again ties in with this card. This card is saying that you need to pay attention to whatever you feel is not right. Something may be feeling not right within your partnership with your soulmate, and you need to pay attention to that. And this card, the second card, is saying there is more that is going on than meets the eye, and you need to recognize this. Okay, and you might not want to face up to it, you might not want to admit to yourself that there's a problem, but this card is stating that, you know, the first card is stating that you need to pay attention to the red flags. Something is off, and you know that deep down. And this card is saying that there's more to what's going on than meets the eye. So if you're feeling also that if something is off, and you might be thinking to yourself, okay, I bet it's this. This card is saying that it's not what you think it is, it's something else. But there's still an issue and there's still a problem. Now you could be dealing with an earth sign, a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. And I'm sensing that this person is focusing too much on their work. It seems that this person is maybe focusing too much on their work, on having work troubles and work worries. So that could be the issue. That could be the red flags that you need to pay attention to. Maybe this person's putting in a lot of effort into their work, fearing that, you know, they may, you know, this is the only thing that's going to keep the relationship going afloat. That's what this came to be. But I'm sensing that this person is crying out for help for some reason. And the card, the first card, is saying that you need to pay attention to the red flags. Maybe you may have noticed that your partner is not their usual self. Maybe they may be stressed out about work. Maybe you might have asked your partner, how are you today? I'm fine. And they're not fine. They might have money troubles. There's something that is not quite right. And the first card is urging you to pay attention to the red flags. And the second card is saying that everything is not what it seems. Maybe your partner's hiding the fact that they're stressed out at work and they're overworked. And they may not feel comfortable to tell you because they might be embarrassed to. So maybe it might be worth you having a conversation with your partner. Okay? All right, for the Libras that chose card number 3, you guys have got trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So the first card is saying that you need to have trust within your partnership with your soulmate. Maybe you be feeling a bit insecure. Maybe you might feel like you can't trust your partner. But this first card is saying that you need to have trust. You're right to trust this person. Okay? The second card is have patience. Love is patient and kind, always. So I'm sensing that maybe you might be feeling that your soulmate is doing something that they shouldn't be doing. But the first card is saying that you need to have trust. Or maybe you might be feeling that your soulmate, you might want your soulmate to do something as quickly as possible. But you're urged to have patience because you love one another and the love is not going to go. That's what the second card is saying. The love ain't going to go anywhere. So you need to have trust in whatever it is that you want your soulmate to do. And know that it will manifest. Okay? Because you love each other, and this card is saying that when you love somebody, you need to have patience. You need to have patience and trust within this issue. Okay? Now I'm sensing that you might be stressed out. This situation is stressing you out. You might feel trapped. Your soulmate might be feeling trapped. But I'm sensing it's more you. Now you could be dealing with an air sign like yourself, a Libra, a Gemini, or Aquarius. But you are urged to have trust within this matter. Whatever's stressing you out, these cards are saying that you don't need to stress. And I know it's easier said than done, right? I don't want to be patronizing. But these cards are saying that you need to have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Try not to overthink. Try not to get stressed out. It's not as bad as it seems, okay? And have patience. It says love is patient and kind always. Maybe you might be snapping at your partner because you don't trust them. And maybe you might want them to do something and it's not coming quick enough, which is causing you anxiety, making you fearful. But you don't need to, because this card is saying that you need to have trust within your partner and have patience that whatever you want to manifest with your partner will come to fruition. Okay? All right, Libras. Thank you very much for your pick a card reading with me. If you guys like this, then I'll do it more in the future. And take care of yourself and enjoy the rest of your month. Peace out.